Welcome back, everybody. Today we got another Kevin Samuels classic. And trust me, this one goes left fast.
Selena, you can unmute yourself. Your picture's not up there. Hey, but what did I get something wrong? What's up?
Well, first I would like for you to check out my Instagram before.
Okay. I don't know your Instagram, but you can.
I'm about to put it in the chat now.
And how old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay. And how'd you find my channel?
You really just popped up in my suggestions.
Okay, cool. So what can I help you with?
Okay, so right now I am in therapy. I've been in therapy for about a year.
Okay.
I am a college grad. I do want to go back to school, and I definitely want to work. I think 2 incomes are definitely better than 1.
Okay.
I am a little nervous because
what are you in therapy for?
I guess daddy issues.
Okay.
So I wanted to get that sorted out earlier on, so I can just go ahead and be, free to love.
Okay. So ultimately, this is that high value thing. And are you saying you want a high value man or husband?
Yes, I do. I definitely do.
What is a high value man? What is a high value man as a husband? What is his benefit to you? No, I understand what he is. What is his benefit to you?
To lead and to provide, and to make sure our family grows in the right direction.
Well, you don't have to be a high value man to do that.
Okay.
So let's be honest. What's a high value man's benefit to you?
Well, I think I consider myself, I don't want to say a 10 or a 9, but
what's a high value man's benefit?
High value man.
You say what?
I would like a high value man.
Of course you would. But what is his benefit to you?
The experience of dating would be different.
Why?
The lifestyle would be different.
Why?
Because his mentality is different.
Let's go ahead and get to it. A high value man's benefit to you would be money and resources.
Even if I have my own money?
I've asked you several different ways, man, but you won't get to it.
Okay, money and resources.
I mean, do you want to tell the truth or not? Because you said a high value man because he can lead in this and that. Well, you don't have to be a high value man. High value men are rare. That means that if you're not a high value man, you can't lead a family. That's not true. Dating and lifestyle, dating would be different. No, it wouldn't. Not necessarily. Where you might go may be different. Life and mentality, not necessarily. Let's get to it. A high value man would benefit you because of money. And that's okay. But you need to say it.
Okay, money and resources.
All right. And then what are your looks worth?
Well, most people say I should model, and I'm very beautiful. So, but again, I sent you my Instagram for you to go decide on it for yourself.
I got it, but I'm asking you, what are your looks worth?
To me, it's worth a lot because that's the first thing that people see about you. Like, that's the first thing that.
Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? And you can't use 7, just your face.
Just my face, I would say an 8.
And do you think 8s get men who are in the top 10%? Top 5? Actually, not top 10%. Well, actually, what you want is closer to men in the top 5 or top 1%. Because how many kids do you want to have?
Maybe just 1 or 2.
1? No, you don't. No, 1. Do you want to work?
Yes, I want to work.
All right. See, one of the things I think women should understand is just because you may be attractive, that doesn't automatically mean that you get a high value man. That just means you're in a high value conversation. High value men are less than 10% of the population. And for the kind who can take care of an entire family, that's 5 to. So if you're talking about 10 men who are making 6 figures or more, that's fine to want it, man. But it's really unrealistic for most women to get that. So would you not marry? Would you not date a man if he's not high value? If he's not earning 6 figures? What you go to school? What are you going to school for?
I went to school for biology. I want to go I want to go get my master's in MD or PA.
And do what with it?
Either dermatology or a physician's assistant to a dermatologist.
And how much do PAs make?
About $100K a year.
Where?
In Georgia.
Okay. You're about to price yourself out of the market, young lady.
How?
Because high value men get to decide. It's competitive.
But okay,
okay, you asked. You can. Okay, don't give me the whiny thing. I'm just telling you. Don't get offended. I'm just saying high value men. Okay, there are 100 women in a room, right?
Okay.
And 20 of them are 8s, 9s, and 10s. Okay, 20 of them fall in that range, right? Only 10 of the men fall in the $100,000 or more. So automatically it's 2 to 1. And the higher up in income you go, the more narrow it gets. It's all tilted to the men at this side. So you may be attractive, but you got to be prettier than the next girl, the next woman, and everything else. If you're only looking at men who are in the top 10%, that means 9 out of 10 men you're overlooking. And ma'am, you're right there on the cusp. I would give you an adjustable 6. That means you can't.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I understand this is hard.
No, I wanted to hear what you have to say.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. No, you go ahead. I know this is hard to hear. Go ahead.
No, it's not hard to hear.
I said I would give you an adjustable 6. What do you think about that?
An adjustable 6. I don't necessarily agree with that. Just based off of where I go, different types of men, black men, white men.
Where do you go?
Out to the store.
What store?
Out and about.
What store?
Sprouts.
Give me Sprouts. Okay, you go
to different.
So do
malls.
you? So what mall?
Maybe like Lenox.
Right.
Perimeter,
I live here too, ma'am. What Sprouts are you talking about? There's not a cover charge to get in Sprouts.
It's not a cover charge, but
what store do you go to in Lenox Mall?
Just different stores.
What store do you go to in Lenox Mall?
Why does that have to be so specific?
Are you really think you're gonna play this with me?
I'm not trying to play anything.
Answer the question or get off my phone. I ask you, what store do you go to? What stores are you talking about? See, and what you've already proved right there, man, is you don't have the attitude to deal with a high value man. That little sass ain't gonna fly. Who do you think you're talking to?
I'm talking to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, and a man who knows what it means to be high value, has high value clients, and telling you you're not what you think you are. And that bothers you. And I ask you, what stores do you go to? What stores do you go to in Lenox Mall? Give me some stores.
Maybe like Armani Exchange, Macy's.
Okay, the cheap stores. See, I live in Neiman Marcus. I live in Louis Vuitton. I live in Cartier. I live in Fendi. I live in Carolina Herrera.
Well, I don't really like.
I don't care what you like. That's where high value men go. See, they don't go to Macy's. Middle class people go to Macy's. No offense. Middle class chicks go to Macy's. See, ladies, don't talk to me. You listen because I know it's hard to hear when you think you're better than you are. I get it. I get it. But see, you let people talk long enough and they'll tell you, oh, you are. I gave you an adjustable 6. That's not an insult. Unmute yourself.
I'm not insulted by that.
Oh, yes, you. Oh, ma'am. First of all, what I need you to do is when I start speaking, I need you to go ahead and allow me to speak. You're starting to speak louder, and you're starting to raise your tone. That is a tell. What do I do for a living or for a career?
Could you repeat that one?
What's my profession?
You are an image consultant and a YouTuber.
Right. I'm an image consultant. YouTube is just something I do, which means I package people, which means it is my profession to evaluate men and women. So when I get paid to do this, you having somebody tell you at Sprouts you should model is great. But when you go to an actual
not at Sprouts, but also in college, lady, in college as well.
Oh Jesus!
I'm just saying.
Okay, see, it's very hard for women to hear that they're not as hot as they think they are. See, if you had to go get an actual agent, they would send you to somebody like me, and they would actually give you an up and down evaluation. If you actually had to go do real modeling, you would have to come out in a really skimpy bikini so they could look at all your imperfections. Have you ever done any of that?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Has anyone signed you?
I've had some offers,
has anyone signed you?
Because I wasn't sure.
Has anyone signed you? Has anyone signed you? See,
yes,
guys, understand something.
Yes,
guys, understand something. When you're dealing with a certain kind of, this is best of luck, ma'am. Trying to find a high value man at Macy's. Good luck.
Good luck to you. You just lost
no. I'm fine. I'm fine, little silly. I'm fine, little silly girl. See, you tell a woman you cannot tell black women the truth without them getting mad. But since you think I don't know what I'm talking about, we can go ahead and put your IG up there. And let the crowd decide, since I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Fashion model. Okay? I wasn't trying to be insulting to you, but see, when you think you're more than you are, people tend to get really pissed off.
Gentlemen, this Kevin Samuels conversation starts with a 24-year-old college graduate who says she's already working on herself and wants to eventually find a high-value husband. She's been in therapy for about a year, wants to continue her education, plans to work, and believes 2 incomes are better than 1. So far, so good. But Kevin wants to know something very specific. Why does she want a high-value man? She initially says she wants a man who can lead, provide, and help move the family in the right direction. Kevin keeps pushing, because his argument is that you don't necessarily need a high-value man to do those things. Eventually, she admits what she really wants from a high-value man: money and resources. And that's where the conversation gets interesting. Kevin's point isn't that there's anything wrong with wanting a successful man. His argument is that women need to be honest about what they're actually asking for. If you want a man in the top 5 or even top 1% of earners, you're competing for an extremely limited pool. And being attractive doesn't automatically put you at the front of that line. The woman considers herself an 8 facially and says she's often been told she should model. Kevin gives her an adjustable 6. She disagrees, and that's when the conversation turns from appearance to market positioning. Kevin's argument is essentially, if you want access to a rare category of men, you have to understand what those men are selecting for and how much competition you're facing. He uses a simple example. Imagine 100 women are competing for 10 men who meet a particular income threshold. Even if you're attractive, you're still competing against other attractive women. And the higher the income requirement goes, the smaller the pool becomes. Then comes one of the most revealing moments. Kevin asks where she shops and where she encounters men. She mentions places like Sprouts and Lenox Mall, eventually naming Macy's and Armani Exchange. Kevin uses that to challenge her understanding of what she considers high value. Whether you agree with his shopping argument or not, the larger point is clear. Your desired lifestyle, social environment, and dating pool all have to line up. And gentlemen, there's another important part of this conversation. She's pursuing a professional career herself. She's considering becoming a physician assistant and expects to earn around 6 figures. So Kevin asked, in effect, if you're capable of building your own career and earning good money, what exactly are you expecting the high-value man to add? That's the question she struggles to answer at first, and that's probably the biggest takeaway. There's nothing wrong with wanting a successful husband. There's nothing wrong with wanting a man who provides, leads, or has significant resources. But you need to understand why you want that man and what you're offering in return. Because I deserve a high-value man because I'm beautiful isn't a complete relationship strategy. Looks can open the door. They don't guarantee the relationship. And if you become defensive every time someone challenges your expectations, you may have a bigger problem than your dating pool. The real question isn't, can I get a high-value man? It's, am I actually prepared to build a successful relationship with one? And gentlemen, that's the reality check. Do you think wanting a high-income partner is reasonable if you're building a high-income career yourself? Or does that expectation become unrealistic when the woman is competing for the top 5 or 1% of men?